You're sweating?
Staff, yeah, sweating because you're making me sweat, you know. Staff at Wakefield Infant School headquarters were kidnapped and locked away in the local police station and raised £326.
Yeah.
Staff at Badminton, Britannia, Building Society headquarters were charged and entering the building today and were sort of like raised £1,285.
Thanks, Frank.
Wicked.
Thanks, Frank. We'll give you some tissues to clear up in just a second.
Sure.
Reverend David Bellamy, good to have you here, David.
Pleased to be
Why
here.
are you dressed like an explorer, please?
Well, I'm going to tell you in a minute, because you're about to see me in 3D going on a darkest, deepest safari with giant creepy crawlers and all sorts of marvellous things, and I got Frank here to save me at the end.
Well, I didn't understand a word of that. What story have you got there?
Right. Thornhill Primary School, Bishop Stortford, Headmaster Alan Jones and all the teachers dressed up in school uniform and raised £105. Who says teachers aren't fun? James Wright, age 13, from West Sussex, donated £2 his Christmas pocket money.
Nice one, James. Nice one, James. Keep the stories coming in. Thank you very much.
Look forward to seeing you later, David. In 3D. Formidable sight, that'll be. Andy, where are you? Where's Andy?
I am here by the rather large video wall. The whole country is buzzing with Children in Need fundraising fever tonight. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you very much in advance. Let's check out what's going on outside London. Let's go to West Midlands first of all and join, hopefully, Leslie Joseph. Leslie, are you there?
The Children in Need circus is an even bigger circus here in Birmingham. Thousands in Centenary Square. Also, close show live, £10 down the catwalk. We've got someone special. Jeff, is there a good model around here?
Excellent. This could be the takeover from Kate Moss. Where is she?
Let's get her on. Here she comes.
Hello.
Straight down there, madam.
Have a go.
Go on.
Can I try?
What do you think of the chances?
I think she can make it. I think it might need a little bit of surgery, Alan, but, you know, she could be there. The body's right. It's just the face has taken a kind of little bit of a battering, but, you know, who knows?
They tell me you had 95,000 applications. A yellow card. That means get off, dear.
Oh, does it?
In your case.
Can I take him home with me afterwards?
Go on, go and see him behind the scenes.
Woo!
That's it from Birmingham. We see you later. Bye.
Popular. See what I came in. Now, let's go a little further south to Bristol and join Susan Osman.
Good evening. Well, we have a special edition of the Antiques Roadshow on behalf of Children in Need, and Eric Knowles has got something very exciting here. Nancy from Bristol has just brought in. Eric Knowles, why are you so excited?
Well, it's a lovely little black teapot. It's actually by a firm called, it's Wedgwood and Bentley. This is very early. It's between sort of 1768 and 1780. It's in imitation of the Chinese. Tiny little teapot, because remember, tea in the 18th century was so expensive. And there's a wonderful letter from Bentley to Wedgwood. He was his London agent, saying, send me more of the little black glazed teapots. They're very popular with the ladies, because in those days it was the thing to have very white hands. Basically meant you didn't do any work. And the white of the hands against the black of the teapot, there was something accentuated. So it's a wonderful thing to find. What can I say? From a value point of view, it's got to be worth at least £400 or £500 or more.
Well, our team of experts will here be giving valuations in return for donations for Children in Need. Now back to London.
Thank you very much, Susan. Throughout the evening, we'll be going around the country. So wherever you are, maybe pop down to your local BBC television centre or your local BBC radio station. You never know, you might make it onto that rather dark screen. Now, Sue.
Well, I think it's time now to have another look at how your money has been helping the UK's children in need. If you're a parent struggling to bring up your children on a very small income, it's not only the luxuries you can't afford to buy them, but very often the really basic items for their health and well-being, and that really hurts. The Whipton Campus Centre in Exeter has one solution to offer local people there with the help of a grant of £500 from Children in Need.
The Baby Equipment Loan Scheme is for parents of the local school and in the local community with children, mostly children under 5, who perhaps are on a low income, on income support, who find it very difficult to buy an expensive item for their baby, like a fire guard or a buggy. And so this system was set up about 4 years ago to enable parents to come in and rent an item at a very small charge, at say £1 a month.
Well, I've got two girls, Kylie and Lisa. I'm a person on very low income, and I find with this game, if I was to buy things direct from the shop, I wouldn't be able to afford it. So I opt for the scheme, which I find very cheap.
So the fire will be back here. This goes to the back of the wall anyway, but if you need any more safety, there's
So very often families on a low income won't be able to find the money for safety equipment such as a fire guard or a stair gate or a safe baby child seat. It's very important because this might prevent an accident or in fact save a child's life.
You'll need to read this form.
The scheme is very popular, and if you don't get in very quick for what you want, then that item is gone.
So the girls will be happy now they've got that, and so will you. Yeah.
Come on then. Let's go play with Dimbley. Hey.
Borrowed playpen. I could put Shane in there while I go upstairs or in the kitchen. I never used to have one for the girls, and I don't know how I manage without it. It's very useful. And also got the gate in between the kitchen and the living room, so he can't come into the kitchen while I'm cooking. And I know he's out of the way, he's safe. It's wonderful.
Well, Children in Need really needs your support to carry on helping to fund projects like that one. And if you'd like to make a donation, please do give us a call. The numbers are in most of the TV listings magazines, or you can find them on CFAX, page 670, and we'll remind you quite often too. Simon?
Now, you can make a contribution at most high street banks and building societies, or call in at any post office and quote free pay 1066, or send cheques and postal orders to BBC Children in Need Appeal, Jara Bank PLC, Liverpool L69 3HW.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the launch of our special 3D TV week. Don't forget, loads of your favourite BBC programmes throughout next week are all going to be broadcast in 3D. The whole thing will be explained next Friday on Tomorrow's World. So stand by with your 3D glasses, because now, hopefully, there is pics of Cindy Crawford inside. Noel, show us the inside of your paper.
Just having a little look there, Andy. Oh, maybe my eyes go all funny. Oh, dear. Sorry about that. Oh dear, it's really done my eyes. I think I need to see the doctor.
All right. Well. I've never gone this far back in time before.
Who are you?
I am the doctor.
Oh, I don't watch GMTV.
No. No, I'm the doctor in the TARDIS. Yes, I've travelled through space and time.
Oh.
I've seen you in the year 2010.
Oh.
You're still on television.
Am I? Oh, am I doing serious programmes?
No, I said I travelled through space and time. I don't visit Fantasy Island.
Ah! You're the doctor.
You're absolutely right. I heard he was thick. I thought they were talking about his waist.
This is great. We've been looking forward to seeing you in your new adventure, Dimensions in Time.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Yes, I'm in it, you know, with all the other doctors and a lot of my wonderful companions.
Great. You'll need a pair of these.
Oh, will I?
These are the new 3D specs that you've got to wear for this. And all the villagers from Crickley Bottom, put your specs on, please. There they go. Right, I hope you've got your specs ready. Don't let the sight of them put you off. We've got a fantastic Doctor Who adventure, Dimensions in Time. And remember, you can influence the outcome.
Pickled in time, like gherkins in a jar.
Say goodbye, doctors. You're all going on a long journey. A very long journey.
Very good, Doctor. Very good. Good stuff, eh? Very good. Indeed, it is to be continued tomorrow night, 6:45, on my house party. And that's when you can see part 2, and you can see whether or not you've actually got yourselves involved in the production of the second part, because now we've got a great opportunity for you to influence the outcome of Doctor Who's adventure. If you think that Mandy should be helping the Doctor, there's one phone number, or if you think it's Big Ron, it's the other. So for Mandy, it's 0891 11 4455, but if you think it ought to be Big Ron,
It's 0891 11 4466. And when you make your call, you'll be invited to make a pledge for children in need. So you'll not just be helping the doctors, but you'll actually be helping children everywhere. So remember, tomorrow night, 6:45, on the house party, you can find out what the outcome of your voting is. Back to you, Sue, from Crinkley Bottom.
Thank you very much, Crinkley Bottom. It's good, that bit in 3D going around the market.
It was ever so good. The whole thing is brilliant.
Yeah. There's a lot more in 3D to come, too, on Children in Need. David Bellamy is going to be rummaging through the undergrowth in a few minutes. We'll meet the Harlequin Marching Band, which has been helped by your donations to the appeal. And you can see the Pet Shop Boys live in 3D just after the 9 o'clock news. Not long to go there. Don't worry if you haven't got the 3D specs. You'll see a perfectly normal picture without them, but they did not look good with them on.
They did look brilliant, and there are 3D items coming up on loads of top BBC programmes next week. Blue Peter have filmed a dramatic rescue at sea. Top of the Pops have Take That in 3D performing their new single Babe. And tomorrow's World, as I said earlier, will explain just how it's all done. If you haven't managed to buy your 3D glasses yet, do not fear. There are still plenty of them left in shops where you see this sign. They cost 99p, and 25p of that 99p comes straight to the Children in Need appeal funds.
Go get
It's Rod Stewart. Sign this to Nancy with love.
Do you find Rose attractive, Terry?
Yeah, I reckon your daughter's a real class act, Mrs. J.
Then why don't you make a pass at her?
If they move, you can shoot them in the legs.
Paul Hogan. An angel. Is Almost an Angel, Wednesday at 7 on BBC One.
It's party time now on BBC One. Crinkley Bottom's the venue, Noel's the host.
Very funny. Welcome.
Sorry to bother. I've just been thinking.
Yes, I thought I could smell wood burning.
I just think my talents are being wasted. I mean, is there nothing else you can use me for?
Well, the drains aren't blocked at the moment, Tony, but you pop down to the dungeon and I'll let you know. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little fractious. I'm not in a very good mood at the moment because we've... well, on Tuesday... No, let me tell you the story. On Tuesday, the Crinkley Bottom Art Gallery was broken into and the Van Gogh was stolen. I only donated it to the gallery last week. The ink was still wet. It is the only Van Gogh which he actually used a felt tip to paint. I mean, how am I going to explain it to him? How am I going to persuade Van Gogh to come back to Crinkley Bottom and do another one? I mean, I can't phone him. He doesn't always hear the phone ring. And then I get used to people coming to the door and insulting me, but the child on Wait Till I Get You Home, starting to perpetuate this idea there's something wrong with my head. I mean, I can take it from them, but from Junior? Ah.
Do you know anyone on television who wears a wig?
You. What you did?
However, this week's Gotcha would put a smile on Victor Meldrew's face. What on earth did we do to Chris Akabusi to get this reaction?
What a stitch-up!
We got the big pork pie, yes! lies and truth in the big pork pie. We all do it every now and again, you know, the lie, we're just good friends, or, oh, I've got nothing to declare, or, no, I really don't mind the headlines on the Crinkly Bottom Observer each week. They don't get me down. So let's see what the newspaper has, let's see what the newspaper has got here. The Crinkly Bottom Wanderers have installed underground heating, but it's ruining the pitch. They have to keep digging it up to change the coal each time. And, yes, the traffic department have announced that following the success of the roundabout at the end of the High Street, they're putting up a helter-skelter by the library. She slept through better shows than this one, you know. Now, we had Children in Need last night, and Crinkly Bottom was in the forefront of the fundraising. We had the first episode of Doctor Who in 3D, and we've got part 2 coming up this evening. We invited you to do some voting, and let's see how that voting has gone, because do you want Big Ron, or do you want Mandy to help the Doctor in the episode we'll be showing? Mandy's in the lead at the moment, but note those phone calls, note the numbers. 0891 114455 if you would like Mandy to be helping the Doctor, or it's 0891 114466 if you think that Big Ron ought to be helping the Doctor. And remember, the more you phone, the more money we raise for Children in Need, and the part 2 of Dimensions in Time coming with your 3D glasses. But who is a brick in the wall? Who have we got hiding in the panel game? Martin. This is Martin. He's 28 years old. He works for British Rail. He can eat 4 hot dogs on the trot. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're on the trot. He's obsessed with football. He's an Arsenal fan. They're all Crinkly Bottom Wanderers fans there. I was about to say Ian Wright's on the show, but I won't mention that. Who should be the New England manager then?
Oh, Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby. Couldn't do worse, could he? Michelle is Martin's girlfriend, and she'd like to ride in the back of a limo with Kevin Costner.
Yeah, with a smile on my face.
Yeah, well, he's an Arsenal supporter, is he? And she can play the spoons while swinging her knickers at the same time. I think Kevin Costner will be very impressed with that. OK, over here we got a pan from the Crinkly Bottom kitchen. Some of my chocolate money for you. Also, we've got lovely Teddy, a chance to go out to an Indian restaurant of your choice, a rocking horse. We've got the Fisherman's Cup and saucer, cockerel off the top of the wind vane. We got, what's that, carrots, fresh carrots up there as well. And something at the top by way of a surprise. All we need are some questions. Give me a question!
I've got a question for you, Noel.
Yes.
What is a shuttlecock? Thank you. What is a shuttlecock made of? Is it made of goose feathers or duck feathers?
Thank you, Yvette. Duck feathers or goose feathers for the shuttlecock? What are they made of?
Goose.
Goose. You're quite right. You want the hand on the Don't encourage him.
I thought somebody'd walk on behind me. Don't a pentagon...
Oh, big word.
Has difficult to get part for this. A pentagon have 5 sides or 7 sides.
You don't bring me flowers.
That's not funny.
Well, all right then. The number of sides depends on whether you count the inside and the outside as well.
Right. Okay, so 5, going for 5.
Sure. We go for 5.
Chocolate money. Give me a question!
I've got one for you now. Lovely. Hello, Bruce. Scores on the doors, Miss Fold.
Oh, thank you.
When white smoke rises from the chimney of the Vatican, does it mean that the Pope has died or a new Pope has been elected? And this is for the cuddly toy.
That means the coal man's been.
Holy smoke!
Oh, be quiet.
Nothing to do with the show. People like watching me.
Is it elected or died?
Elected.
Elected, you're right. You've got the question.
I came on the bus like this, you know. I've got a question.
Go on, Tom.
When Roger Moore played the Saint, who won? No? When Roger Moore played the Saint, what car did he drive? Was it an Aston Martin or was it a Volvo P1800?
Oh. Was Roger Moore the same? He looked more like Greasy.
Thank you. What was it? Was it the Aston Martin or the P1800?
No, it was the P1800. Give me a question. Here's a question, Noel.
Thank you, Frank. Frank, why can't we see both your hands?
I'm rubbing off on you. Where do you... You made me forget the question. And by the way, I've just done it. How do you celebrate your first wedding anniversary? With paper or water? I celebrated with paper and water. I flushed the certificate down the toilet.
Paper. Paper, you're quite right, it wasn't paper, yes. Thanks to Frank Carson, there's no more time. You got the pan there, and you got the chocolate money, you got the teddy bears, you didn't get the Indian thingy, but you got the what's it over there. Now, how much are you prepared to gamble on the panel game this week, Martin? This envelope, yes, I can see what it is. Do you think it's worth gambling? They've given up all their fabulous prizes for a piece of turf from the Crinkly Bottom cricket pitch. It's hallowed ground, that hallowed ground. All right, have some carrots as well. There you go. That was the panel game. The truth. We've got Chris Akabusi in absolute fix over he's got you. And NTV might well be making a star of you in your home. Just so little time to meet everyone. I'm Sammy the Shammy. No, you're not. Go away, for goodness sake. Yes, NTV. Now, come on. That's him again.
I'm the window cleaner.
You surprised me.
Yeah, I'll clean the windows.
Yeah, I'd never have guessed.
Last time I saw something that short, I was up my ladder.
Look! I know you're Sammy the Shammy. I know you're the window cleaner.
Hey, do you know, I'll clean the windows.
Yes. What do you want? Do you want me to pay you?
Oh, no, don't do that, Noel. I'll have to think of a completely different nickname for you. Anyway, I haven't finished yet.
What do you mean you haven't finished? What else is there to do?
Well, I've got to wipe the lipstick marks off your mirror.
I'm going off in a big way. Anyway, let's ignore interruptions like that. This summer we had the Arts Festival here in Crinkly Bottom, and we were blessed with 3 fine judges in the Vicar, the Reverend Jews, his charming wife, Monica Jews, and that sober character, Vince from the Pits. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a young lady who lives to perform. She is the, please, receptionist at Crinkly Bottom's Builders Merchants. And we often see her many a lunchtime walking down the high street on her way to rehearsals with a bucket of sand in each hand. Would you please welcome Yvonne Khalil? Nothing
should be going on.
This is
Sorry
How dare you argue in front of the artiste?
77. 77.
She's a good turn.
7.
No, stop that, Vince. No, we just stop. Yvonne Carlill, thank you very much indeed. Lovely. I invite all these impoverished villagers into the warm. This woman here says go away just because it's the big pork pie. Actually, I am looking for a lady this week. Hello? Do you tell lots of lies? No. You do look as if you're the sort who might well tell the truth. Let's come down here and say hello. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Anne.
Hello, Anne. Do you tell lies?
No, definitely.
How would you like to be in the big pork pie this week, Anne?
No, I don't think so.
No, what about you? Would you like to be in the big pork pie?
No, I don't think so. Thank you very much.
Okay. Actually, I told a terrible lie because I'm after a man and it's Stuart Wilson. Hello, Stuart. Come on down here quickly. Right, sit down, there you go. Oh, he's on fire already. There we go. Okay, don't say a word, Stuart. You are now wired up to our voice stress analyzer. It will take into account that probably you're in a state of shock being pulled out in front of millions of people, but just try and think clearly. You only have to say yes or no with a lovely smile, but of course you've got to try and beat the machine and try and get this trophy for the big pork pie. We start with the control questions. Is your name Stuart Wilson?
Yes.
Somebody had their Weetabix this morning. Were you up until a minute ago sitting amongst my house guests?
Yes.
Is it Saturday?
Yes.
What a brain. We're so lucky to have a brain like that with us this evening. Here it is. Here, for everybody except Stuart, he can't see this, is the truth that I will now try and extract from him and the truth that he will try and hide. There it is. Just, it's quite a long one, so I'll just give you a moment or two to let that go through. And you can rest assured that Stuart's mind is just a bubbling lather of activity as he tries to work out what it is. So remember, you've got to try and beat the machine by lying in an undetected fashion. Are you a secret fan of Cliff Richard?
Yes.
It's true. Did you ever keep quiet about going all the way to Barcelona to see Cliff, only to find the concert had been cancelled?
Yes.
Have you ever been at a bistro wearing only an elephant's trunk for a dare?
Yes.
This is where you said that. I've got the photo. Did you ever go on a caravanning holiday and sneak off to a luxury hotel because you didn't want to slum it with everyone else?
Yes.
You're meant to be trying to tell lies. Are you keen to give an air of sophistication?
Yes.
I don't think you're going to win. Do people ever find you too difficult to get hold of?
No.
Do you like sporty, expensive cars?
Yes.
He's not going to win. Did your friend David frequently ask you for your mobile phone number?
No.
We're closing in now. Did you tell him that your phone was broken?
Yes.
Remember, to beat the big pork pie, you've got to lie convincingly. Stuart, did you have a car phone in your Porsche just for show? It was never connected, and to make matters worse, you're an estate agent.
No.
You get the pork pie. Can you think who gave me that information?
Yes.
Who?
Carolyn.
No, it's Dave Thompson. Dave Thompson gave me that information, and so he will get the trophy. And if you would like the big pork pie trophy, all I need to find out is details about someone you love, someone you care for, somebody you know has got a little secret, a little pork pie to hide. It's the big pork pie at Noel's house party, P.O. Box 2020, London W12 8 Q6. Brain's gone. It's a Teleaddicts postcode, that is. Sorry, 6 HP. Right, take the trophy back to David. Right. Stay there a moment. We've got a Doctor Who update. Thank you for all the calls coming in. Really grateful for as many calls as possible and the pledges that go with them. Do you want Mandy or do you want Big Ron to be involved? Mandy's still in the lead. It looks like when we show you the second part of Dimensions in Time, it will be Mandy, but keep the calls coming. Excuse me a moment. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those parties. Please.
Hello, Spotty.
Hello, Alex.
Oh, hello.
We love our Sarge.
Yeah, yesterday saved our bacon.
I had chips with mine.
We're on the tail of the crinkly bottom cat burglar.
I'm up to page 4.
A criminal so clever he can steal your braces without you even knowing.
Yeah? What? It's important to take precautions. What's all this got to do with me?
Have you got an elastic band? Have you got any elastic bands? About that one.
Why?
Because the Sarge says if we go back without the cat burglar and have our guts for gardeners.
It's time to meet the little chap, Adam Housing. Wait till I get you home. This is Lorraine and Kevin. We are playing for a pair of Prue's old bloomers. I just said, who does Mum fancy? You know, just in that kind of general way. Did he say Rumpole of the Bailey, Andrew Lloyd Webber, John Leslie, or some other darling?
John Leslie.
He's on Blue Peter, the tall one.
Oh, John Leslie?
Yeah.
What would your mum do if John Leslie walked into the room?
Well, she would take him in the bedroom.
Teapot, it's the teapot! I asked him what sort of girl would he like to marry. Now, did your Adam say obedient, sexy, rich, or something else just as romantic?
Adam would have said sexy.
Hey, sexy, nice body, big boobs.
The clock radio. It's the clock radio. So I said, how do you know, Adam, that your mum and dad like each other? Now, did he say, well, I've seen them in bed. I intercept their letters. Sons know this sort of thing, Noel. Or something else.
Sons know these sort of things.
How do you know your mum and dad like each other?
I've seen them in bed.
Oh. Did they know you were there?
Yeah, because I put my dad's video camera in the room. I put my dad's video camera just in the corner.
Uh-huh.
And in the morning I watched them one room.
How long did you record them for?
All night.
Are they aware of this
No.
spying? No.
They will be after this.
It's the gnome. It's the gnome. It's worth the extra agony. So, of course, I changed the subject completely because I didn't want to embarrass you. And I said, what have you done with the tape? Did he say, it's with my lawyers? I'm working on a distribution deal right now. Here, Noel, you have it. Or something else that you definitely don't want to hear.
The last one.
So what did you do with the tape?
Let my friends borrow.
say?
Computer games.
Computer games, okay. Does it say in one of these envelopes, I must eat a roast dinner every day for a week? Does it say I must go into town with Nanny every weekend for a month? Or does it say I must promise to lend Noel Edmonds the video of Mum and Dad?
I choose the green.
You're going for the green, are you, right?
I must promise to destroy that video of Mum and Dad as soon as I get home.
That'll make you feel a bit better with the cold you're still wearing on. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. See you. Bye-bye.
No, don't go and lock up the video just yet, because you'll miss the party. But what's worse than that happening to you? NTV, I suppose, just... I don't know. Panel games, big pork pies, doorbells. I don't know, it's just not fair. No time!
Don't panic. I can handle pygmies.
How can I help?
Is this the Imperial War Museum?
Why?
I've come here to get stuffed. Have you been done? It's a great honour, isn't it, sir?
Is it?
It's a great honour. You'll be standing there and you... Oh, there you are, sir. Oh, so I remember you. You was in the Sudan with us, wasn't you? You were that young officer, I remember you well. You were in charge of retreating, weren't you, sir?
No.
You were. You had a lovely red jacket and very tight breeches and gave your orders in a very high-pitched voice, didn't you, sir?
No, I think you're thinking of a different man.
No, it's you, sir. I know it is you, sir. Wasn't it horrible out there? I remember we was in the Sudan. I was standing there with my friend, and suddenly a young officer come up and he says, General Gordon wants to be relieved. I said, oh, I'd like to volunteer to relieve General Gordon, sir. So he says, right, you're going in the Camel Corps. Oh, we didn't like that, sir. We didn't like camels. You see, they dribble a lot and give you psoriasis of the elbows. Anyway, we had to go in and have an examination, and my friend came out all smiles. I said, why are you smiling? I'm not keeping you in my talk.
No, it's fascinating.
Why are you smiling? He said, I haven't got to go in the Camel Corps. Oh. He said, I said, why not? He said, because I have to wear this truss. So I said, oh, I wonder if I could borrow it for a minute or two. So he's a very dear friend of mine, you know. He called me by my maiden name and everything, you know. So he lent me his truss, and I went in, and the doctor gave me a very, very severe examination.
Did he?
He says, you're going in the Camel Corps. I said, why so? He said, how long have you worn that? And I said, about 6 years, telling a little white lie. He says, you're definitely going in the Camel Corps. Anyone can wear a truss upside down for 6 years can ride a camel.
Okay, right. Be that as it may. Goodbye.
Why, where are you going?
No, I'm looking for volunteers to leave the Great House.
I'd like to volunteer to leave the Great House.
Yes, good, yes.
Here you are, sir, on behalf of the Boilermakers. You
It's NTV time, and oh, what a shame, what a shame. My client of this week has just moved. Okay, I think he's just about ready. Go now. Hi, Mick Cottrell.
Oh, no.
Hello, Mick. Hi, Mick.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Welcome to my house.
Oh, it's Sammy the Chamois. Mick, what a lovely welcome. Good afternoon to you. What have you been doing with your day so far?
I've been working all day.
You've been working?
Yeah.
That's why you're a little bit tired there. And that must be lovely Thomas, who is 10 months old?
10 weeks.
10 weeks old, sorry, yeah. I beg your pardon. Yes. And Isabel, your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Lovely. This is nice, isn't it? And you like football, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, who do you support? It's going to be one of those, isn't it? It's going to be one of those. Who do you support?
Well, nobody in particular.
No one in particular.
Right.
I understand that you tell everybody, and you used to boast to your wife, that you had a trial for Birmingham City.
I did, that's true, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
So which of the excuses explains why you don't play for them? You tell people that they weren't good enough for you, your dad didn't want you to join up, and what's the other excuse? All right, let's move on to something else. Who do you think ought to be the England manager?
Oh, Mr. Blobby, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
This was the Newcastle paper this week that actually ran a poll to find out what the people up in the northeast thought of that question, and in the end, 66% of the people asked said that it should be Mr. Blobby, so you're not far off the mark. Mind you, you're not much of a Mr. Blobby, are you really, Mick? I've got an early picture of you there. Yeah? And who gave you this then? The tough guy talc?
That's terrible. Oh, it's there.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gary and Bev.
What?
Gary and Beverly.
Oh, Gary and Bev. Have you got your teeth in?
Yeah, just about.
And you seem to like falling asleep all the time. Oh, hang on, sorry. Sorry, it's that way. Right. There he is. There we go. And had you collapsed there or fallen asleep?
Probably collapsed.
And clearly you fell asleep there.
Definitely, yeah.
But you're awake there but lying down. And when do you use that?
When I'm in the bath.
When do you use it, Mick?
When I'm in the bath.
Do you?
I'm going to sleep on it.
I understand that actually you don't like water.
Not a lot, no.
No, why is that?
Well, apes don't like water.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, look, he's getting more blood out of more granite. I hear you do impressions.
Used to.
Yeah? Yeah? Give us your Tommy Cooper. Yeah? Bruce, what? Don't encourage him. Bruce, what's I?
What's that one? The scores on the doors, Miss Ford.
I'm going to go and grab a grand, Mick. I'll be back with you in a little while. I'm coming back to you, Mick, so wake up. Last week we asked the question, how many croissants was the restaurant at the foot of the Eiffel Tower sell on the Sunday? And I don't know how many people bothered to phone Paris, but actually the restaurant was closed on Sunday. So, no, I'll tell you the fib. No, it was 75, and 8 people managed to get 75 as the correct answer. So I shall stop it there, and it starts with Barry St Edmunds and Joe Tarpley. And it will be interesting to find out whether Joe bothered to phone the catering company, who presumably think we're mad as a brush, ringing up. Hello, it's the English here. We wanted to know how many... Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. You must have been sitting on your phone.
No, so it come up.
Oh, right. So you're the one on Grab a Grand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. You're not related to Mick Cottrell in Solihull. He's a bit slow, isn't he? But we're going back to him in a moment, so I hope he's ready. Have a little think about what you'll spend the money on.
Oh, I don't know. 101 things.
101 things?
Yeah, and your washing machine's just broke down. I need a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should... Well... Isn't that the exciting you want to do? I mean, don't you want to go in the back of a limousine with Kevin Costner?
Well, I've got 3 children and Christmas is coming up.
What's that got to do with being in the back of a limousine with Kevin Costner? All right, I'll come back to you in a little while. OK, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Here's the question for this week. I'm trying my best. Now, look, we've got a blooming budget coming up, haven't we? And old Kenneth Clark's going to be standing there chuntering on Tuesday about things. How many times do you think he'll say rise? We're being a bit doom-laden here in Crinkley Bottom. We're thinking that he's going to raise things. We'll have any derivation of rise, any version of it, rise, raise, raised or whatever, so you can win some money and he'll take it away from you. Give us a call on 0891 800 300, 0891 800 300, chance to speak on budget. Mick, are you there, Mick? Mick?
Yes, Noel.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Now, you are an expert on things musical, I believe.
Oh, I'd like to think so, yeah.
Yeah, good. I understand you organise music quizzes for everybody at Christmas and parties and whatever, and then tell them that they're as thick as you know what, because you know all the answers and you're always the question master.
That is quite correct.
Okay, it's mastermind time. Mastermind for you, Mick Cottrell in Solihull. And your name?
Mick Cottrell.
And in your occupation?
Storeman.
And where do you live? Solihull, I know about that. And your chosen subject, whether you like it or not, 1970s music.
Yep, smashing, yep.
And your time... Don't say smashing. Let me see what I'm asked when I go, smashing, Magnus, smashing. Come on.
Yes, Magnus.
And your...
Yeah.
How's our deck chair doing? Is it all right?
That's all right.
Yeah, good, right,
Yeah.
OK. And your time starts now. On January the 15th, 1972, Don McLean was #1 in the charts. What was the song?
American Pie.
Who had a hit with Come On Feel the Noise in March 73?
Slade.
In which year was Gary Glitter's I Love You, Love Me, Love a hit?
About 74.
73. In which month of 1975 was Status Quo's Down Down a hit?
July.
January. In 1976, ABBA had 3 #1 hits. What were they?
ABBA.
Which supergroup began their career as a support act for Mott's 1973 World Tour?
Yeah.
What is Gary Glitter's real name? In what year did Mark Bolan die? In which year was Status Quo's Rockin' All Over the World a hit? Mark Bolan, the tick... Well, unfortunately, we're out of time, and I started, but I can't be bothered to finish. You passed on what seemed an awful lot. You didn't do too badly there. You look a fit man. Do you like to do all the fitness stuff?
Well...
I know you do. I know you do, because you went to a Keep Fit class and you had your leotard.
Oh, no!
What are we dealing with? Where do we get these people from? We've got a lovely, sexy little number for you to pop on, Mick.
Oh, you have?
Yes, we have. Yeah, here it comes, flying into you. There we go. Right. Pick it up. I'm sure it's your size. Yeah. And we're going to get that little outfit humming with Lizzie Webb. Lizzie Webb is here. Lizzie, what do you think the chances of knocking him into some shape in...
Pretty slim, but we'll be gentle with him, Noel.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe him as pretty or slim. OK, 8 minutes. She's got 8 minutes to sort him out. Oh, excuse me a moment. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Oops.
Hey, move back. I thought you wanted me to be your MTV guest.
Yeah, all right.
Move it. Shut it up. Shut up.
I'm just acting. I'm just acting.
You sure?
I've got an idea, Mr. Motivator.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. I didn't want you on MTV. This is
That's not much of a gym.
This is the latest high-tech gym. Get in my gym. Come on, get in that gym.
What, moving up like this?
Yeah, get going like that.
I'm bad, I'm mean, I'm wicked.
I didn't start that.
Come on, I'm going to move that.
In a race against time, he's having a ride in a taxi. She's having a baby.
No, please carry on.
The story of one man's fight against all odds.
If you ever see that bloke, you're going to smack his face in.
Coming soon, Jonathan Morris is Gotcha.
Your diary, January the 1st, 1994. And Chris Akabusi gets a gotcha very shortly. What do we do to Chris to make him go like this?
What a stitcher!
Special house party this week because last night we were helping children in need in Crinkley Bottom, and we asked people to phone us and pledge money and determine what would happen in this Doctor Who series. Special one for 3D. £101,000 has been raised in this. And It's going to be Mandy who helps the doctor. Now, we need you to put on your glasses, if you bought your glasses. Everybody here in the great house, kindly put on your glasses. There we go. Lovely. So Mandy will be helping the doctor in this episode. For the benefit of you who missed part 1, this is part 2, and the evil Rani has got the 5 doctors in a time loop. It better be worth it to look this stupid, doesn't it? Where were we? Where were we? The story so far. The evil Rani has got the 5 doctors in a time loop in the East End. Will the evil Rani win out against the doctor and Mandy, or will the doctor survive to fight another day? You decided. Remember, it's 3D week on BBC television. For what you're now about to see, I think 1D is enough. Yes, it's curtains up, light the lights, keep Britain tidy. Cabin crew doors to manual, live from Solihull near Birmingham. Mick Cottrell's NTV. Command performance!
Push up the arms.